Hello, hola, bonjour, hey, y'all. My name is Merc. Welcome back to the Narc Alert, and welcome back to Wednesdays, uh, where we recap AMBERLYNN's members-only live stream and take a look at her weigh-in Wednesday. Hey, it's Hump Day, and I'm completely not here. Guys, I'm leaving the house in 7 hours to fly. I am so not here. So please try and I need you today to keep me on track. I know once we get into it, I'll be okay. And I have to clean my glasses. It's madness. It's madness. I think I'm all ready though. I just gotta, I put on a little makeup. I gotta just put that in there and we're good to go. Oh, my laptop, my camera, my microphone, the shit, the shirt. You like the shirt? I haven't even put it on sale, which I don't know. It's on my website, but I haven't put it on sale. If you like it, I'll put it on the public sale. I love it. I love it. So it says Alert Travel 2025 Costa Rica. There's a little snaky poo on the arm, and I will try and do this. I know last time was complete fail. Uh, a little frog. It should have worked this time, right? Little froggy frog on the back. I like the little froggy frogs on the back. I like it. I really like it. And it's super cozy. It's a large. Jan, what a beautiful segue. Thank you. I found my hat. By the way, this is available on our website. Jan has one. And this is the travel hat. Bucket hat. It's cute, right? It's good quality. I like it. It's a little on the nose right now because it's a little matchy, but it just says Costa Rica. It doesn't say anything about the narc alert. They had to take out some of the fine detailing because it's embroidered. But that's fine by me. It's just a Costa Rica hat if you want a Costa Rica hat. So I'll probably bring that. Do you love it, Jan? Oh, I'm glad you like it. I like it too. It's good quality. I'll bring it and maybe I might give it to Val. Because Val looks really cute in bucket hats. I wanted to say I saw there was some much discussion, but I like it and it looks okay on me, so we'll see. I saw there was much discussion about the resetting of who was first. Do not worry, do not fear. Look what I got here. Coco was first, followed by Lucy, and Heather, who we need to congratulate because Heather's up for promotion, as she's just told us over here. Thank you for your super chat, Heather. Up for promotion at work to room leader. Fingers crossed. You got this. We know you got this. You deserve it. I know you've had kind of a hard month. You deserve that promo for sure. Ella, thank you. I do have live chat on. I'm distracted though, so please feel free to keep reminding me of shit. I'm so messy. I'm drinking chamomile tea because my tum-tum. My tum-tum is upset. Hey, Lucy's also traveling right now. Lucy's in South Carolina on her way to Florida, driving with her dog, which I saw in the chat is a Pomsky, a Pomeranian and a Husky. Now that must have been a romantic night for the Pom. Florida. Florida. Fluffy says, do we need to remind you you're going to Costa Rica? Oh, shit, am I? No need to remind me. I checked in. I'm already checked in, baby. I'm just waiting to go look at carry-on bag, personal item. Just waiting for this setup. When we're done here. Well, no, not when we're done here because I'm not leaving till like 8 o'clock. But yeah, I'm almost done. I don't have a chunk. Well, I do, but it's less of a chunk. I'm telling you. I just got real serious about low carb again for 2 weeks, and I swear to God, I've lost some weight. I don't scale. I don't weigh myself, so I'm not. I mean, I just know by the chunk. It's like a chunk. It's just like a chunk now. It's not a chunk. I'm proud of that. Val sent me a super chat. Thank you, Ella. Please just nag. I won't get mad. Nag me. I'm out of it today. Val, thank you for your member chat. 36 months. Holy shit, Val says it's Costa Rica time. Whoop whoop. Sunday we meet. So here's the deal. I arrive at 9:30 tomorrow morning. I'll get to the hotel about 11. Racy and Alyssa will be arriving. Probably they'll get to the hotel about 7. And then we'll meet tonight at 7 o'clock. Then tomorrow we're going to take a shuttle. Tomorrow is Friday. We will be going down to Kawita. Val makes it down there Sunday morning. So the three of us will go walk over to meet the shuttle. Hi, Val. We'll be waiting for you. And our shuttle is called the Pink Bus. And it's all pink. You can look it up online. It's literally a pink shuttle with big comfy seats, and they give you water, and there's Wi-Fi, so air conditioning. Tomorrow is Thursday, Ella says. Thank you, Ella. I told you I don't know what the hell is going on. CH says sometimes my chunk is a bagel, and sometimes it's a sourdough loaf. Yeah. I'm telling you, it's pretty easy when you just get good about the low carb. Seems fairly effortless, aside from the constant cravings. I know today is Wednesday, Heather. Well, oh, maybe for you. Not yet. It's not yet. It's not even. It's not even. Oh, it is. Okay, Heather, it's Thursday for you. Lucy says, did I forget I was going to fly everyone in the Discord out to Costa Rica? Listen, if I was making snowflake money, then we could talk. Oh my God, you don't know how much shit I would be doing with that money, man. I'd be having so much fun with that money. I'm retired. Like, I don't have to plan for my future kids or anything, right? I could have fun with money. Give me some money. Should I set a goal? All right. Oh, one thing before we go. Not go into, where we're going. Excuse me. Pateau sent me the sloth tracker, which I have on the app. Well, the bracelet arrived. Look how cute this is. Now, I'm going to do something here, but I got to try and hide my wrinkly old face because I can zoom in on my camera. So let me see if I can do it like this. Look. Oh, 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 oh. It's a sloth on a bracelet. Look how cute the stones are. I love it. So Pateau, I love it. And Pateau also sent along with that this adorable little hand towel. Adorable. So soft. And some socks. Sloth socks that say, clearly you can make, we're clever. We can figure this out. It says, just a girl who loves sloths. Thank you, Pateau. That's so sweet. At least I'll have clean socks to come home to. But this I love. This is so special. I love this. And we're going to go see him. Oh, I can't check because Rio's... Oh, by the way, he's here. I know you're going to miss him. So, he's here. Look at him sleeping. I know. You saw... Sorry. Catherine says I saw a sloth tea steeper and I thought of you. Thank you. I know a lot of people say that to me. When they see sloth stuff, they think of me. I appreciate that's very cute. Penne has the lion one. Oh, cool. I know there's a few people that have said they have others. They do all kinds of animals. But it is coincidental that Pateau sent me this. I'm sure that they don't get to choose the animal. And they sent us a sloth that's literally like right now 15 kilometers away from where we're going to be staying in an area where we will be going. So I'm going to track this guy in real life. Right? How cool is that? Okay. You know what I'm doing over here? As much as I would like to talk about getting ready to go away, listen, Saturday we're going to live stream from Costa Rica, and I will have guests, the ones that are willing to put their faces on camera. Listen how sad our world is. I had to warn the people I'm traveling with about being on camera with me, you know, because there's always a possibility they might get ripped apart online. They might not, but they might. And it's just you got to have a thick skin. If you're going to be a side character, exactly, Fluffy says side characters. You got to have a thick skin. Now, I know Val is fine. Val's an actor. Val has his own YouTube. But I know there's a couple of people that will not be appearing on camera. But we'll see who will. And we'll get them to talk anyway, and we'll get them to do like wifey arms or something. We'll figure it out. And that's fine. Heather, I always have notes. What are you talking about? I always have notes, but last night was kind of boring. So thankfully I have 2 full pages less notes today. Right? Lucy, I have the photos. Thank you. I used one of them in my thumbnail, but then I forgot to do this. What am I doing? Hang on. Lucy goes through all this trouble of sending me these fantastic thumbnails. So hang on, let me make a little note here. Otherwise I'll forget. One sec. Okay, let's see. Let's hope that works. Ay, Chihuahua. Okay, I'm going to remove that because we don't need that just yet. We're getting there, guys. Don't worry. Any second now, it'll all make sense to you, I promise. See? See what I made you wait for? That's what I made you wait for. Da 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 da. Oh, it's completely the wrong way. I'm such an asshole today. I'm sorry. Really not weird angle, but okay, we'll go with it. All right. Ethan, timestamp right around here is where we're going to start the recap of last night. AMBERLYNN reads members only live stream of May 13th. For those of you that are keeping track. Hello to all. She's got to say personally hello to every single person in the chat by their names. I'm not doing that here. There's a user who's changed their name to Helen Keller, obviously to troll her. And they show up in her chat, and she got so fucking smug and condescending. Like this. She goes like this. Helen Keller's something Helen Keller said or did or something. And she goes, oh, you only know her from the movie though, right? Oh yeah, because AMBERLYNN, the fucking historian, knows all the details about Helen Keller. She doesn't even think Helen Keller is real. Idiot. Dummy. Somebody announces they're getting married. She's all happy and jealous and tells us how she wants to be a wifey. She goes on to talk about, hey, Alyssa. Alyssa is a member for 26 months and says, see you soon, Alyssa. I'm going to see Alyssa tomorrow at like 7 o'clock. Tomorrow night around 7 o'clock. Cool, right? She clarifies that she does not block people. She only puts them on a 24-hour mute. You know she doesn't block people because she doesn't want to lose their membership money, but she can mute them and hope they don't quit, right? So it's easier that way. She mentions that she was led back to the ER. She was led back. So she's gone twice now. Hey, Banana Shacky. Pura vida, mi amigo. Banana Shacky is moving, okay, to Costa Rica. I think arriving on the 25th or something like that. I'm going to meet up with Banana Shacky. Richard doesn't know this yet, but Richard and I are going to meet up with Banana Shacky on the day out. We have a whole day in San Jose on the way out, and Banana Shacky and her husband are going to be there, so we're going to meet up with them. So that's cool. I get to meet so many. Isn't it great to meet? I'm meeting all the alerts in Costa Rica in my. It's so perfect, you guys. So. Yeah, so she was led back to the ER. So we know she went once, but apparently now she went again. She went again. And she said next week's vlog will tell the whole story of what happened when she was led back to the ER. And then crime. I was right. CRINE. It's one of our Discord words for crying. Because she says crying. So now it's just crime. So I wrote crime. So then she starts crying because she's very worried about her health. And she said, now it was a little bit convoluted. I think she mentioned something about telling them that she had the cellulitis or the edemas or something. And the doctor said to her, I wish you would have mentioned that to us. It could have explained maybe the edema because of the infections that you're having. The elevated D-dimer, I mean. I'm not, unlike Amber, I'm not a doctor. I'm going to get these words all screwed up. Then she's still crying because she's talking about her health portal showed that all the same lung issues that she had before. So she's very upset about that. She doesn't understand why her lung. Hey, Brent, how you doing? Happy belated birthday to Brent's van life, everybody. This is going to be hard. I'm so distracted. Her health portal shows that, remember her dangling lung? Apparently it's still dangling and she didn't know. So she's very upset about that. It's the same issue as years ago and she doesn't know and she's just crying. It's so hard. It's just so much, you guys. Oh, look. I remembered. Oh, yeah, she's on the edge. It's very that coded, okay? It's very that coded. If you know, you know. Then there's this guy in her chat called Chester, who she paid attention to last week. Has a profile picture of an ancient old guy. And his name is Chester, and he's really flirty with her. Last night, he sent her a message, which I didn't catch because her mod deleted it really quickly. But he basically said can you send me your PayPal? I want to send you money. And that's all it said. But much like I used to do, the mods will kind of enjoy this. Her mod blocked it, but she read it out loud anyway. Brent, I think it's Chester the molester because the picture it looked like it's like classic old school. That's got to be where the name comes from, right? Us more ancient, the more archaic in the crowd will understand that reference. You know, I gotta say, I'm not a sponsor. Chamomile tea kicks ass. My stomach feels better already. Ella, I was peeing my pants because the mod hit it and she read it out loud anyway. And I was like, oh my God, that's so funny. And I can't clock her for it because my mods will clock me for it. But I don't do that anymore. I just trust you now. Last night, oh, she had a scan on her leg. I guess they're looking for blood clots, right? And she doesn't have any. And then she says the D-dimer is probably from the infection. The doctors were surprised she hadn't mentioned it earlier. It's amazing that none of these doctors have any clue about her health history at all. Like, how do you go to the doctor in the States and they don't ask you about your medical history? They just, all right, here's day one. We'll treat you from what I see in front of me. It seems weird to me, but maybe it's her not giving her records. I don't know what it is, but they didn't know. Anyway, She says she has hospital anxiety due to the cancer. And this feels very much like the cancer scare because they were so wrong about it and they kept telling her to go home and that it was just a uterine infection. And then they were wrong and it was cancer. So she's having. Now, honestly, that's valid, I would think. That's valid. But, she's crying. So she has health anxiety, and yes, she's also paranoid. Apparently, she's also paranoid. These aren't matching what I'm saying. I'm just scrolling through. She's crying at a kind. Oh yeah, somebody sends her a nice super chat. Oh Amber, I'm so sorry. You're so strong. Let me pat your ass. Whatever it is they say. And she breaks down in tears over that. And then she goes on a big diatribe about, how when you're right on the edge and somebody's nice to you and you cry, like, blah, 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 blah. Oh, and then she goes into the fact that she has a diagnosed not diagnosed. She's described it as health paranoia due to her BPD. So the BPD has caused her health paranoia. And then she says, what's not wrong with me? Amber, what's not wrong with you? We don't know either. Someone named Caroline apparently called her fat. So she blocked Caroline. And then she was like, can you imagine in the middle of this, somebody calls you fat? And I thought, well, that's, cause and effect, maybe. I don't know. Super Chat says, take life seriously. Like, there was a super chat that said something about, like, you got to smarten up and start taking things more seriously. And she does her nodding. Yeah. 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 When people do that to you? Yeah. You know exactly what's going on. We know. Now, here I don't understand what I wrote because sometimes I can't even read my own writing. And it says faint makeup look because crying. Oh, she said she just put on light makeup, faint. And she called it faint makeup because she was crying. Okay. And then she goes, she was craving a big salad. Because, look at her. Clearly she's the kind of girl that craves salads a lot, But then I think, well, we saw what you called a salad. That thing you ate at bingo that was just literally a plate of chopped up deep fried chicken fingers with ranch dressing on it. And you called that a salad. So, okay, she was craving a big salad and she's giggling about how funny that is. It's like, well, it was funny on Seinfeld 20 years ago, but okay. And then she Googled big salad to order a salad because they asked her what else she ordered because she's got the Killigay drink there, right? So she was ordering beverages from Chick-fil-A again. And people said, what did you order from Killigay Chicken? And she said she ordered the drink and the big salad, but it was good, but then it wasn't good because she used 2 full ounces of ranch dressing on it. She said she used both the cups of ranch dressing on the one salad. So I guess if you don't have the chicken fingers, at least you can cover it up with ranch. Oh, there was cheese too, Ella, that's right. There was American cheese on that thing too. Oh, he's up. Oh, he's just turning around. Look at him. Lazy. Sleepy. Oh, one of her users named Window. Now, she's developing a parasocial relationship with some of her members now because they like her and they're nice to her and she chats to them, like what normal YouTubers do. What she's never done in a live stream, she's never built relationship with any people. But of course, she's going to take it way too far because she doesn't understand parasocial relationships. So she's got these sodies, orange sody, lime sody. I think there's now a cream sody and strawberry sody. Like they all name themselves this because she likes soda. And then there's another one named Window. And Window, she's never sure if she likes or not. Because Window kind of pokes her, but you know what? Hey, Heather. Window's Australian, and that blew her mind. Australia? What? She doesn't understand. She said time zones are crazy. Like that time zone thing is crazy. So I guess AMBERLYNN discovered time zones last night. Then she set a goal. Oh, I forgot to do this. Huh? There's this thing where we can set goals over here on the chat. It says make super chat more fun with a goal. I don't know how it's more fun for you guys to give more money. Call it what you want. Again, different definitions for words. Pick a goal, and you can pick a number of super chats, and then you can pick the amount. She didn't even pick the lowest amount. It gives you amounts, right? Like you can set a goal for a number of super chats and then an amount. And the amounts are set by color. It goes red is the highest, is 100. Red, magenta, orange, yellow, teal is the one she used. But there's a lower one. There's light blue, which is $2. So she said, because she thought it would be fun for her paying members. I remind you, $10 a month paying members. She thought it would be fun for them, if they could just give her $50 more. So she set $10 times $5 goals and waited. I'll tell you, they weren't jumping on those right away. They weren't jumping on them right away. Can you imagine paying $10 to be a member and then she does that to you? You're greedy. It's just greedy. It's greedy. People told her she could just make a big salad at home. She didn't have to order she ordered literally a green salad, like a chef's salad, right? And she said, no, it's just not, they don't taste as good. Salad just doesn't taste as good when you make it at home. I'm like, it tastes literally exactly the same when you make it at home. It's one of the few things that you actually can make at home exactly the same as in most restaurants. Maybe you're not a great chef and you can't, roast a chicken as perfectly as a restaurant can, but you can probably make a Caesar salad out of a kit. Everybody can make salad at home, Amber. It's the one thing everybody can make at home. Crazy. Oh, and then she gave us shit for overreacting to her king-sized almond joys. Guys, come on. It's ridiculous. They're not even that big. They're not even that big. She talked about some TikToker girl who's skinny and does a thing called the 3-bite diet, where she eats literally anything she wants, but she won't have more than 3 bites of everything. To be fair, I thought it sounded kind of intriguing. But we've seen that Amber's forkfuls are literally like an entree. So I don't know if the 3-bite thing would work as well for her, given the size. When she unhinges her jaw and her tongue unrolls, so she can stick in that shovel full of food that she calls a single bite. I don't know if the 3-bite rule is going to work as well for her. And then she's mad because there's some skinny girl on TikTok who binges binges, and you can say the word. But she's skinny, so she gets away with it. And I thought, maybe that's why, Amber. Because a healthy person doing it isn't really the same optics as you doing it. She doesn't get that. She doesn't get that. Oh, then she talks about her winnings at bingo and how lucky she is and how she always wins. Oh, God, she wins and wins. She's just winning and winning. She can't stop winning. She's so lucky, you guys. When she won the $1,199, everybody clapped. She literally said, everyone clapped. Clapped. I know. They formed a circle. They put their hands on each other's shoulders. And they all swayed slowly. And they sang Kumbaya and they wept. And then, there was good, strong men there. There was strong men there. They hoisted her up on their shoulders. And then they carried her around the casino while they clapped because she won, guys. She did it. Oh, then she stops and does this performative heart thing. I'm pretty sure that's what she was trying to imply, where she was like, oh, sorry, you guys. Like, yeah, okay, girl, you're having a heart attack. All right, whatever. Oh, I came dangerously close to replicating what she did, except it was performative and silly. Amber, don't make fun of your own heart issues. Good Christ, you're teetering on the edge. Can you ever take this seriously? Stop making fun of it. Don't be the girl who cried wolf with your heart, Amber. God. People ask if there's any new girls in her life, any new girls, and she goes, oh, no, I can't. I am not talking about my love life anymore. And now I immediately thought she's got a girl. I don't know. You guys say it all the time, and I'm usually a naysayer. I think she's got somebody. I don't think they're in hard yet, but I think she's got some, she's got her little eyes on somebody, I think. Just a feeling I got, because she usually says, no, I'm done with dating. She didn't say that. She said, I'm not talking about my love life. Two different things. And when it came up again, she's very carefully, her wording was very careful. I think exactly salted peppermint. I think she's salted peppermint is a funny name. I think she's prowling too. I think she's prowling. Radical Garbage says she saw how much attention Eugenia got and was trying to copy. Maybe. Although I don't think faking a heart issue, I don't think she needs to fake a heart issue. I bet she had, a lot of people say gas can feel like a heart attack. Honest to God. If you haven't had, sometimes gas can fuck you up and send you to the emergency room and you think it's a heart attack. I haven't done it, but I know people who have. That could be very likely what happened to her. But, she walks in like that, complaining of chest pains. They're going to take it seriously. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't want to talk too much about Eugenia, but I think she's dying. Like, for real now. God, I saw a nurse saying that was active dying. I don't even know what to say about that. It's scary as shit, man. Anyway, Amber is not Eugenia. Amber is still here. She absolutely won't vape inside, you guys. There's no way. There's no way. When you walk down the hall, you can smell when people are smoking pot in their apartments. So there's no way she's going to vape inside. Girl, it's a vape. But okay, fine. And also, why are you still vaping if you're worried about your ongoing dangling lung issue and now you have a heart issue? Can you explain why you're still vaping if these are such a big concerns to you? Maybe you should put the vape down for a little while. I don't know. People are telling her she should maybe get on a diuretic for her heart stuff. I think what she hasn't realized yet is she would probably lose some weight on a diuretic because they make you pee. She'd lose a lot of water weight on a diuretic. Once she realizes that, her opinion might change because she's like, no way, she's not doing that. She doesn't like pills. She's not going on medication. Excuse me. Oh, God. And then we start a little too much of the sex talk. A lot of sex talk last night. You know me. We're not getting into it, but they started calling her FingerLynn in the chat. Is this bright enough? Can we do this up a little bit more? Oh, look. Oh, look. The magic of lighting. She tells us a story about how she used to speak Pig Latin when she was a kid. And then demonstrates Pig Latin. And is so chuffed with herself because she can speak Pig Latin. I guess that's exciting. I don't know. Okay, you're 34 and you can remember Pig Latin. All right, cool. Most of us can. But I guess pop off? I hate that expression. Oh, she gets all upset. Oh my God. I haven't got that Fortnite skin yet. Oh my God. And then the Fortnite people in her chat are all dropping their Fortnite names. Amber, play with us. Here's our Fortnite name. You play Fortnite? Yeah, I got to get that new pop star. There's a girl, I forget her name. She wants to get her skin. It's only available for another 2 weeks. Oh my God, I'm going to have to reinstall. You don't even play Fortnite. Why are you so worried about this fucking skin? You got to reinstall Fortnite? I got to download it? You're not playing, obviously don't play Fortnite, so stop talking about it all the time. I think she took a little break, I'm not sure, but then they talk about, instead of fuck, marry, kill, which she won't play, they ask her to play cuddle, marry, block. And she goes, yeah, okay, I'll play that. She's all very excited. Oh my God, they're going to ask me questions about me. Oh my God, I get to talk about me, 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 me. So basically she said, I didn't write them all down because I zoned out because this was insanely boring. Incredibly boring. Yeah, someone said three-way. Radical Garbage said three-way choosy. Got it, Radical. So anyway, the couple I wrote down is she's cuddle Mary Block. She said she'd cuddle Alexis, marry Erica, and block Destiny. And then the next round, she said she would cuddle Feline, marry Emily, who she refers to as Tommy, and block Destiny. She's not feeling Destiny these days. So after about 20 of those, people were bored and they wanted to stop. And she literally said, okay, you guys, what's next? I'm just your puppet. What's next? Can you imagine if you came to one of my live streams and I turned on the camera and said, oh, hey, you guys, what do you want to do today? What do you want to talk about? Do you want to talk about me for 2 hours? Oh my God, I'd vomit. God, I'd vomit. And then, oh yeah, what's next? I'm your puppet. She goes, oh, you guys should get the money. You do all of the work. And she laughs and laughs. And no, you're charging them $10 for this, Amber. What in the fuck is wrong with you? And she talks about some TV shows for a while. I don't know. I tune out. I don't give a shit about what TV shows AMBERLYNN Reid watches. I don't care. And then she starts begging for likes. Oh my God, I only see so many likes. Don't forget to hit the like button, you guys. Hit the like button. Which I only commented on that because I've never seen her do it before. Lots of us do it. There's nothing wrong with doing it, but I've never seen her do that before. It was weird. I don't know what she was doing here, but I couldn't help but write down the quote. She was doing something like this. And the comment she made was, I took my forehead fat and scooted it down. And I just thought that was such a fucking funny sentence. Even without context, I had to write that down. I took my forehead fat and scooted it down. I don't have forehead fat. Do you have forehead fat? I scooted I mean, you have a forehead. That's a pretty thin layer before you hit bone, though. It's a funny sentence. I took my forehead fat and scooted it down. Yeah. She starts talking about tattoos. People are asking her if she wants to get tattoos. And she said, that would be like putting glitter on shit, which I can't disagree. Amber, you don't have a very, if you do lose weight, that tattoo's not going to look the same. I don't know. Just lose weight and then get a tattoo. I don't know what to say. If you want to get one, get one. It's fine. Whatever you want, it's your body, basically. I don't care. Dare. Oh, she wants to play Truth or Dare now. She wants them to ask her Truth or Dare questions. Well, somebody in chat suggested it. She didn't come up with it. And she says someone dares her to stick to her diet, which I thought was pretty funny. And all she said was, she didn't even read the super chat. She's like, Oh, here's a super chat. Oh, thank you for the money. Basically, thank you for the $5. She didn't even read it out loud. And then the chat starts telling her about how cute all her tattoos would look. They would look adorable on her, let's face it. And she starts talking about Tess Holiday. She knows they would look cute on her because look at how cute they are on Tess Holiday. She doesn't know why she likes Tess Holiday, because normally she doesn't like femmes, but she finds Tess Holiday very sexy, apparently. And then they ask her if she's going to get any more piercings. And here's another stupid phrase I wrote down just because it was dumb. And my favorite Amber stuff is just when she's dumb. She's talking about the piercings that she has. She said, I don't know if I'd get any more. I've got the nostril moments. Nostril moments. What the fuck? I swear she doesn't listen when she talks. Nostril moments. That could be the name of a punk band. Nostril moments. And she says, oh, Beck's tattoos, yeah. Oh, Beck's tattoos, yeah, they're okay. Bob, Emily, Tommy's so hot. Tommy's hot. I thought, you cunt. Weren't Beck's tattoos a memorial for her mother who passed away? Isn't that what? For their mother that passed away? Isn't that what Beck's tattoos were for? And she's like, yeah, I guess they were okay. Beck's tattoos, yeah, they were okay, but Tommy's were hot. She's just so gross, man. Leave Beck alone, for fuck's sakes. Come on. Oh, God. Now it's get bad. It gets bad now. Someone asks her if she's good with them fingers. I guess good with them soft fingers. I think I heard that song somewhere yesterday and I almost vomited. Yeah, they asked her that. And she, of course, you'd be surprised. I know you're going to be surprised at her reply. You know, because she's usually so humble. But she went, well, yeah, I've been told that. And she goes, sometimes when people are telling you stuff in bed and you just assume they're lying because, they're with you and they love you, so they're going to be kind to you. But if absolutely everybody you've been with says it, nothing to say to that. Listen, I tried not to get into detail. I wrote here, chat getting sexual. That was going to be my way of just steamrolling over it because we don't need the details. And quite frankly, at this point, this feels like an 18-year-old who's being really overly sexual, to be performative, to be shocking. It feels got a very JoJo Siwa, I'm a lesbian now vibe to it. Like, just... There's someone in chat named Leah who is trolling hard about how sexy Amber is and how badly she wants to meet Amber. She's sending super chat after super chat. Now Amber's little goal counter is starting to go up because Leah starts coming in with these $5 super chats. And they're all sexual. I didn't write any down. I might have screen capped some. I'm not going to look for them. I'm going on vacation. I don't need to subject myself to too much detail here. Somebody asks her if she's dominant or submissive. Are you a dom or a sub? Was the term they used. And she says she does both. So the chat then tells her that she's a switch. And she says, yeah, as I do like to get, I like to receive, but I really like to give too. And I thought, you are a fucking idiot. That's not dom and sub. Do you not understand that words have meanings? Being a dom doesn't mean that you're just a giver. She's an idiot. She doesn't understand what BDSM terms are, and she's applying them to herself because she will give and receive according to her. Anyway, I just had to write that down because I think that community should be insulted that she thinks she's part of them, because she ain't. I mean, we all know she's a starfish. Come on. I didn't write it down here, but I think around that time too, somebody asked her if she's ever on top, and she said yes. And I just tuned, and I think I had a stroke. And when I came back to, I wrote down, she reads the most intimate chats. Like, the chat is going by and there's other conversations, right? But then let's say every third one is a real spicy comment in the chat. And she is literally only reading the dirty ones, literally skipping every other chat to just read the sexual ones. I wrote down 3 things here that we're not going to go into details. It's just a list of 3 words that I wrote down because I'm going to share these words with you. We don't need details, and you will know after I share these words with you. The 3 words are gush, can you top, and Google calories. I'm not going to elaborate. You can fill in the blanks. She says she knows that she has sex appeal. And she knows this because every time she goes out, she gets hit on, and it's never been the way it is now in Oklahoma City. Like, it's crazy how desired she is on a daily basis. It's crazy. She says if it wasn't for her one leg that she has issues with the edema, that makes her self-conscious. She said if it wasn't for that, 100% she'd be down for OnlyFans. Oh yeah, bitch, she'd be on there so fucking fast your head would spin, is what she said. Because she knows how sexy it is. Did I kill Ella? No, Ella, we're over it. Almost. No more details, Ella, I promise. So yeah, she'd kill on OnlyFans. I mean, honestly, she'd probably do well the first month. And then she'd have a small contingency of people who like that kink. And, I don't know. Maybe she would do well. I don't know. There's cuter big girls, though. I'll tell you that. She's pretty messy looking. Oh, yeah. She says this is why she would be... she's very sexual, and we don't know it because most of us, she said, came into her life during the Beck era. And her and Beck were not sexual. It wasn't her fault because she's very sexual. And I thought, girl, you were free bleeding for 2 years. You were pulling a mattress out to sleep in the living room. Like, why would you think Beck would want to be intimate with you? Come on. You weren't doing anything to be provocative or interesting or clean. Why would Beck want to be intimate with you? Don't say that Beck has no interest. Beck had no interest in you. She also says she'd kill on OnlyFans because she has some really cute undies and she knows her ass looks cute. Have you seen her ass? I've seen a shelf. That's not an ass. And then I think the ass portion is fairly flat. I don't even know. Anyway, apparently she's, that. Oh, yeah, she says, ask her mom. She gets hit on all the time. Her mom will tell you. Amber's hit on all the time, you guys. You don't understand how fucking sexy she is. Are you crazy? And then I forget the context of the conversation, but I wrote down here, she wants to be fat. Oh, yeah. She was talking about, like, if she could lose the weight. She says no. She doesn't even want to be. She said, I want to be fat. I like the roundness and the curves, and you don't understand. I've been this way my whole life. It's what I'm used to. So she said, like, you don't understand. She said when she was at 468 or whatever, she was 470, whatever what she was last year. We don't know how good she felt, okay? She felt fantastic. So, like, 400 is good for her. That's fine. She wants to be fat. And I wrote down with an arrow, we know. Amber, it's obvious. It's pretty obvious that she wants to be fat, right? And then the next sentence I wrote down is health is her number one priority. Yeah, health is her number one priority. I think she's going to go on about that. Oh, Christ, we're almost done. Thank God. She says she thinks a reaction channel has a crush on her. She won't mention who they are, but she says we should know who they are. I think you know who they are. I think I know who she means. And, I don't know. I don't know. There's some weird shit that goes on in the Amberverse these days. Who knows? Leah Smith keeps trolling, keeps sending super chats, so her little goal counter's going up, and she says, Leah, you're a troll. You're such a troll. You're a little troll. Tell me more things about me. I'm so sexy. Leah, talk to me. She was like all over Leah. She's like, I know you're a troll, but she read everything that Leah typed the second. Like, it would be on the bottom, and it would be the first thing that she typed, that she read out loud. Oh, then we spent about 10 minutes learning how to pronounce acoustic. AMBERLYNN couldn't pronounce the word acoustic. It was quite an ordeal. And then when she wanted to check the pronunciation, instead of just typing it into Google and clicking the pronounce button, she searched it on YouTube. So we were listening to YouTube pronunciation videos, which go on and on and on. Congrats to Biden. What did Biden do? Biden lost over 100 pounds. From 360 to 220, and I assure you being lighter is much better. Biden, that's fucking monumental. Congratulations, that's amazing. Zinni says, mad at YouTube, said it so I'd get notification when this went live, and it didn't tell me. Zinni, YouTube fucking hates me, okay? People do not get notifications. You search AMBERLYNN, I will never come up. Never. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, so I'm sorry for that. She decides she doesn't like the word acoustic. It doesn't sound right to her. She'll never say it again. It's a stupid word. That's a stupid word. Okay, whatever. $10 a month for this, folks. This is content. Then she talks about the mobile game she's playing, which I didn't even write down the name of because I don't care. I don't care. And she goes on and on about it. She begs them to sponsor her and then says she's spending altogether way too much cash, real money, on this mobile game. I wonder, how much is she spending if she thinks it's too much, right? Jesus Christ, I'm going to Costa Rica tonight. I was just thinking, I'm starting to get hungry. I wonder what I'll have for dinner, and I was thinking about my evening and realized it's not the same evening tonight as normal. Anyway, sorry. I wrote down here just a hashtag, one of the super chats that Leah sent. Hashtag Strap Me Lynn. She liked that. She said it about 8 times. Like she was so shocked. Oh my God. 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 Yeah, we get it, Amber. So yeah, Leah was apparently a sex troll, but Amber did not miss a comment, man. She was all over Leah. I promise, Ella. Yeah, we get the pot story coming up. Someone suggests she has arrested development because she's talking about how she's so young at heart, young in her mind and stuff. But it's funny because she talks about it like it's a cool, beneficial thing. And when they tell her what arrested development, and she Googles it, of course, and looks up and reads the definition, and oh my God, that's so me. Oh my God, that's so me. And she starts, crying again. She mentions that she had to grow up when she was really young. She had to grow up fast. So now she's going backwards. trauma. We're closing in, guys. The pot story. Okay. Some of us are familiar with marijuana here, so we may enjoy this story where she says it was, I guess, the first time she smoked pot. And there were 3 people, herself and 2 others. Now I have the hiccups. They smoked 2 joints between the 3 of them. 2 joints. And it was her first time. Now, people that are familiar with marijuana may recall that usually the first time or 2, you don't even get really high from it, right? You don't. It takes very rare to get high the first time. It happens, but it's not common. It's more, it is a common story that the first time you don't. Not Amber. No, there's 2 of them, 3 of them. They smoked 2 joints. She doesn't understand why. They were completely fine, and she was fucking hallucinating, okay? She saw 4 of each one of them. 4 of them. She was hallucinating. It was trippy, you guys. They were fine. She was tripping out, man. And it was like, she felt like she could put her hands through the wall. It was wild, guys. It was like the wildest acid trip ever. First time getting high. They were fine. She was tripping balls, man. Tripping balls. And then she talks about after that, she started to really like it, and her brothers would get it, and they would go hotbox her dad's car. Now, here's the problem. She was 18 and her brother was 17, and her brother is now a drug addict who's in and out of jail and homeless. Her words, not mine. And you know what? It's her fault because she smoked pot with him in the car when they used to hotbox their dad's car. So because of her, he's a drug addict now. It's sad. Can you imagine having that on your conscience your whole life? Yeah, they hotboxed the car. Now he's a fucking drug addict. It's all her fault. Apparently, he even called her once and told her, Amber, it's your fault. I'm a homeless drug addict. It's all your fault. You should have never sparked that doobie with me. That's Amber's pot story. But of course, her brother loves her. And he's really sorry he ever said those things to her. Now she's crying again. Her brother forgives her, even though she did that to him. Oh, this is out of context because I zoned out and kind of forgot what she's talking about. But she did go on quite an ageist rant. Like carrying on because she's so old now. And how she's going to hit 40. And I didn't even write down comments because it was mostly stupid. But it was pretty ageist. A lot of age shaming there. Kiddo, do I care? I don't care. She'd be lucky. Girl, you'd be lucky to be old. That's all I got to say. Like she was talking about, oh my God, can you imagine if I'm 40 and I'm on YouTube? Oh my God. And then, okay, girl, take a seat. All I wrote down, I guess I was getting bored. All I wrote down was BPD. I guess she went off about BPD for a while. I didn't write anything else down. I just wrote BPD. I was not very invested by that point. The Braille comment baffled her. Oh yeah, somebody named what's their name again? What's their name? I'm drawing it blank. Helen Keller. Helen Keller starts typing in Braille in the chat, which I thought was funny because typing Braille without it being raised doesn't really work, but it was funny, right? Oh, so she tripped out about that, completely baffled her, like if it was real Braille or not. And I know why, because Braille is supposed to be 3-dimensional and it's not on a computer. But it was pretty funny, the whole She was very confused about the whole Braille thing. It had her going for a while. It was pretty funny. Then she says, "Oh, I've got my Oracle cards right here. I've got the Oracle deck. Do you want to do Oracle cards? Let's do a poll." So she runs a poll and they say no. And she does it anyway. Because that's how you roll in an Amber. Oh, she got quite mad at Window at that point. Oh, she's talking about Salty Crab. I won't use her insulting names, but she was talking about Salty Crab, and I guess Window said she doesn't hate Salty Crab. She thinks Salty Crab is okay, and Amber was not fucking happy about that at all. So she really went off on Window. Oh, Lucy said the poll only had 44 votes too. Yeah, which means there's only like I think she was much lower attended last night than normal. We check occasionally, and again, like I've said time and time again, we can't tell how many people she has members. We can only see how many people are active in her chat. And even her active chat was lower last night than it's been the week before. She goes on and on at Windows, and then she tells them, oh, Windows is really Salty Crab. No, Windows is really Alexis. No, Windows is really Brittany. And that's where we end. How's it? How about that? We did that in about 35 minutes. I got places to go. I got planes to catch. So that was her. She did reach the chat goal. Oh, that was funny, actually, Coco. That was very funny because at the 2-hour mark, she had 8 out of 10. Her goal was 10, and she had 8. And that's when she said, okay, I know I'm only supposed to do 2 hours, but I'm going to do Oracle cards now after the 2 hours. So she did Oracle cards long enough till she got the 10. And then within about 3 minutes after she hit her goal, she quit the stream. I don't recall her ever saying thank you for meeting my goal. She might have said it quickly, but she didn't certainly make a big deal about it. But it was pretty funny. Like almost as soon as she hit her goal, she left. See you, Ophelia. Thank you for being here. Xanax is too good. Yeah, I kind of feel like I would like one now. So that was the live stream. It was stupid. And now, thank you, Lucy, for your pictures. We didn't even use them all. Oh, almost a look at and scene. And that's where she ends it. But as it is Wednesday, oh, this is so fucking boring. As it is Wednesday, Amber did weigh in Wednesday like an hour ago, 2 hours ago. Thank God it's short, because I don't have a lot of patience left for this girl today. I can't with that woman. I got to get that t-shirt. I don't have that one yet. Weigh-in Wednesday video today she released is called Prescribed a new medicine after in and out of the hospital. Weigh-in vlog. And I've already got her up at 1.25. Because, we need it to be at least 1.25. I need to turn the camera a little bit so you get the man's face, because I know you're going to be missing the man. Little man yawn for you. Look at him face. Hi, the bull. Oh, I miss you already. You know what? I feel pretty good about leaving this time because it's the first time I've ever had somebody come and live with him. And they love him. They're going to be so good to him. He's going to be so happy. He's going to miss me, but he's going to be really well taken care of. And that's the first time I've ever had that. So that's really neat. Like when they were leaving the other day, one of the girls' name is Rue, and Rio went and headbutted her calf and gave her a little headbutt on the way out, and she started to cry. I'm like, oh, they're perfect. Perfect. All right, Amberlynn, just talk.
Hello, hello. Welcome to another weigh-in video. Let's get straight into the 5 questions. Do you realize that wrap from Chick-fil-A is 660 calories? So no, it is not 660 calories. It is only 660 calories when you get the lime ranch with it. I'm not a lime girly, and you guys also know that I am a dry girly pop, so I actually eat the wrap just plain with no dressing at all. So with no dressing at all, the calories are 350. Do you realize how proud I am of you for your last What I Ate Today video? So I had to add this because I just thought that was super sweet, and I appreciate people
Of course you had to
acknowledging
add it.
that I really am trying. I am not the type of girly pop that thinks that tough love is the right answer, because for me, tough love makes me revert and it makes me fail. I am more of a girly pop that needs support and kindness. That's what keeps me going. I know some people can do tough love and they hate the like soft love approach, but that's not me. How do you feel about losing?
When have you ever had tough love, Amber, in your whole life? When has there ever been tough love? I mean, maybe Fleen, maybe, but even that, I don't know if it was tough so much as it was accountable. Keep trying to keep you accountable. You don't even know what tough love is.
Loose skin? Years and years and years ago in my early 20s, I hated the thought of it, but I'm definitely different now. I think loose skin shares a journey and it shows strength for anyone that has loose skin. Like, you are beautiful. And that is literally just like an award. It's a medal that shows like you were once in such a difficult spot and you put in the work to fix it. Nothing to be ashamed of. And you're beautiful regardless. The only issue for me is I'm afraid of, like, because I've heard people saying that it hurts and you get rashes and things like that. So that's the
Okay, a couple things here. First of all, yes, if you have loose skin from losing weight, like if you can't afford to get that removed, nobody cares, because that is a badge of fucking honor, man. That is just like wrinkles in a face. It's showing you a journey that you succeeded, you know. There's nothing wrong with that. AMBERLYNN, however, is incredibly vain, and you know for sure she would want to get that removed. But Amber, this is never going to be your worry. This will never be a worry for you. How to manage that. You would like that. I would love for you to have that as a worry. That would be a fantastic worry for you to have. Like if you got to have a problem, having loose skin because you saved your life from losing weight is not really a bad problem to have. You wish you had that problem, just like you wish you would get old, but yeah. And as far as, pain and infections, etc., I'm sure that's a very real possibility. But then again, most people clean themselves. Amber, there's this new invention called soap, and a lot of us take advantage of that, like on a daily basis.
only like downfall and thing that I'm afraid of. My thoughts on it. I have no negative thoughts on it. How society feels though, people can be really harsh and cruel about it. There are so many shallow people out there, but you know what? If I can be loved and people can find me attractive at 500 plus pounds, then I know that I can be loved and accepted and found attractive even with loose skin. Does eating sweets make you tired? I've never really been the type to get tired after eating. I know people like to say that happens like on Thanksgiving and such, but I've never really had that issue, so no. How many diet sodas do you have now versus when you didn't drink water? So I've pretty much cut it in half. So before I started drinking water, I probably had.
By the way, fun fact, Thanksgiving dinner, it's not the turkey. There's this wives' tale about turkeys full of tryptophan that makes you sleep. Do you realize there's the same amount of tryptophan in a hamburger than there is in the turkey? The reason why you sleep after those dinners is probably the carb overloading. Stuffing, potatoes, sweet potatoes, desserts. Like, there's a lot of carbs in those dinners. That's why you're sleepy. It's not tryptophan. Anyway, just a little fun fact.
Have like 6 diet sodas a day, like the cans, and like sometimes like a fountain drink would replace a couple of the cans, but now I'm just having a couple a day. So now we're going to talk about my goals for last.
6 diet sodas a day. That's crazy, man. I don't even drink 6 coffee a day, and I'm a big coffee drinker. I know they're diet, but still, that feels like a lot of empty nothing.
Week, and if I succeeded in those. So my first goal was do not weigh in daily, because I was doing that on Noom. I was weighing daily. and I told myself to wait till Tuesday, and I was successful in that. So yay. Next goal was work on my relationship with food, and I was also successful in that.
Not a
Third
goal.
goal was make an appointment with my doctor, and I did, but unfortunately it's a month from now. And now I'm going to talk about my goal for this week. I simply want to continue working on my relationship with food. I want to choose foods that will be good for my body
So no
in
goal.
moments where I would normally choose foods that probably wasn't the greatest for me. It is going to be a moderation. So I'm
Queen of moderation. This is the stupidest segment. Their goals. These aren't goals, Amber. Her goals were to make a doctor's appointment and think about food differently. Wow. Way to push yourself, bitch. You're really gonna bust out this year with all those kind of fucking goals. You're really pushing yourself to the edge. You require literally nothing of yourself ever. That's why you're this size.
not telling myself, oh, you can never have these things. It's just have them in moderation, but make sure you are fueling your body, eating things like salads, vegetables, fruits. So now let's talk about how my week went. So I have been in and out of the hospital for the last like 2 to 3 days, and it has been pretty hard on me. I have had so much anxiety and worry, confusion and
Fair.
fear. It has definitely been bothering me.
Fair.
Obviously, it would bother anyone. And honestly, seeing my mom as stressed out as she has been.
Can you not now understand how fucking gross it is that you said, I don't care about my heart attack? Can you not see how crass it would be if you're sitting here talking like this now and somebody threw that at you? Can't you see how crass and baseless and how fucking monstrously cold that is? Amber, fuck, man. I don't see how she can't see it now.
Because she's been worrying about me, it makes me feel really, really bad. So I normally, during moments like this, would like turn to food, stuff my face, be an emotional eater, harder than ever before. But I have actually chosen to use this to drive me into making better choices. So since the whole hospital things have happened recently, so in the beginning of the week, I have still chosen not the greatest things like out of habit, but I have also been consciously choosing good things as well. This is a learning curve, and I've actually been enjoying it.
This is a load of bullshit. This is justifying eating what you want to eat. You've been fighting this your whole fucking life. You know exactly what to eat and what not to eat. You don't need to take fucking months to decide to change your relationship with food. Oops, I forgot and ordered 3 pizzas last night. I forgot I'm eating mindfully. I'll do better next meal. You're ridiculous. You're ridiculous. You're gonna end up with a fucking heart attack. Amber, you could have a stroke and be gone like that. Like, gone. Do you not get it? Fuck, you're stupid.
Counting calories for like weeks, and I'm over it. I hate counting calories. It is possible to build a good relationship with food and lose weight while doing so. But having to count every single calorie I was eating, it was becoming exhausting and overwhelming.
You're gonna really hate living in a hospital bed being kept alive by machines. You better get over hate counting calories, bitch.
And I found that I was actually making better choices not counting calories. And on some days, I was actually eating less than I normally would have while counting calories. Because when I count calories, sometimes I find like, oh, I have so many calories left over. Let me eat 2 candy bars. But it's like, while I'm not counting calories and I'm purposely trying to choose better things for me, I don't have that weird excuse in my head anymore. It's all a mental game, and I'm learning how to just navigate through it. So
Wow,
last
you're a
weigh-in, I
fucking
was
idiot.
516.2. And this weigh-in, I was 513.0. So I mean,
Liar. Hey, Merp. Merp. Hey, MTJ, 27 months. Everybody should maybe put some love in the chat for MTJ. She's having a fucking ridiculously hard month. Her whole house is collapsing on her right now. Stupid roofs. How does she believe this shit? You know, we played that clip last week about how she said she just lies because it's easier. She doesn't want to hear the backlash. Bitch, you didn't lose 3 pounds this week, and even if you did, it's not enough. Oh my god. You know, when I'm doing well, I lose 2 pounds a week. I'm 1/5 of your size, Amber. You should be doing a lot better than that.
I'm down 3.2 pounds. I'm surprised I lost any weight, to be honest, because my legs are very inflamed. I actually got prescribed an inflammation medicine. They told me to only take the inflammation medicine, like if I want to, because they understand that having lipedema and lymphedema.
Penny says, ¿Por qué estamos aquí sola para sufrir? I don't know that. What's the last word? Sufrir. Sufrir? Sufrir. What is that last word, Penny? Is it roof, ceiling? MTJ, thank you for gifting a member. That's very kind of you. Welcome, Sonia. Suffer. Thank you, Salted Peppermint. ¿Por qué estamos aquí solo para sufrir? I got most of it. You know, I'm trying. Thank you guys for helping me. Sufrir. 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 I mean, that makes sense, right?
Like you're going to have this inflammation regardless. So we're going to see. So it's like, do I want a relief just for like a very short amount of time? A weird concept because it's not like I can just be on inflammation medicine for the rest of my life. That's just not the way it works. I just wanted to ease some of my inflammation for a little bit, and I appreciate that. But I genuinely don't see the point in even taking it if it's only going to be for a week, and then I have to just go back to feeling like shit again. I don't know. But that.
Wow. How dumb are you, man? They're offering her medication that can help with her inflammation. But she doesn't want to take it because it doesn't permanently get rid of her inflammation. How about you take the medication, you get the inflammation down, and then you do better so the inflammation doesn't come back? What the fuck is wrong with her? I'm telling you, I've said it before, she's dumb as a stump. If her IQ was 2 points higher, she'd be a fucking tree. I swear to God.
That is the end of my weigh-in. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
Ugh. No, Amber, no. We won't see you on the... Well, we probably will. That's it. I'm washing my hands of this bitch because I got a plane to catch tonight. I'd love to hang around and chat more about AMBERLYNN REID, but I'm lying because I wouldn't love it. Weekly Infatuated. What a great name that is. Thank you for gifting a member. Hey, do I have any? Is it a new month? Do I have some? Can I do that? Wait. That's weird. Kate, thank you for the member chat. Kate says, I'm 1 year and 1 month old. I love you guys parasocially. And Weekly Infatuated, thank you for your 2 years and a month. Have a great trip, Merc. I will do my very best. So, guys, I'm out of here. Hey, look. Look, I'm out of here. This bitch is on vacation. But not really, because I'm still going to upload and I'm still going to work because I need to work. And it's really not like work as much as Amber likes to bitch and complain. So I will miss you on Thursday and Friday. But I will be doing a live stream on Saturday. I don't know what time yet, but I'll keep in touch. And we'll definitely be in the Discord. And I'll probably do some member streams as well. So I'll be around for sure. And we'll show you some monkeys soon. Oh my God, I can't believe it. It's finally here. I get to meet all these cool people too. I missed a couple members' chats. Hang on. Dino, Grumpy Dino, thank you for this. Stay safe on your trip, Merc, and fellow alerts. Thank you, Dino. I got Kate, didn't I? Oh, Aubrey, I missed Aubrey? Aubrey, thank you, says have a safe and fun trip. Aubrey's coming next time, so Aubrey's going to have her eyes on the fun to see what we're doing. Carla says, I'm throwing my birthday on Saturday, but I'll catch the replay. Oh, happy birthday, Carla. Have a great birthday on Saturday. That's it. I'm out of here. I'm going to eat something. I might order something. Because why not? I don't want to... Doesn't matter. I'm out of here soon. I'll see you guys on Saturday, but I'll definitely see you in the Discord. I got time to kill at the airport tonight. I'll be in the Discord. Until I see you on the live stream on Saturday, coming to you live from the jungle of Costa Rica with AMBERLYNN REID. You know the routine. Just be kind. Oh my God, Esther, thank you for 10 memberships right before we close out. Esther, thank you. So kind of you. Thank you so much. See, Esther was doing it. Just be kind. And hasta luego. Thanks. See you Saturday, guys. Bye.